Hey guys, it's Badass Drifter again, coming back with a new video. I know it's been a while, but I lost all my progress on my last series and I wanted to wait for this game to come out to start my new one. So this is Block Fortress Empires, new release. It's great, man. I have been loving it up. We've got this new scouting system, so what you do is you build your own base and then people can scout your base and attack it. So right now I'm looking for any traps or defenses that I want to look out for. And then here we have the equipment menu. As we go on, we'll have more things such as sniper rifles or electric guns that can take out troops that whatever is set up against us. Here we have a mini nuke, all gonna come in handy. Alright, so go ahead and select my guns and let's get in here. So at the beginning, if you do jump into the game, you're gonna realize that a lot of the bases will be easy to attack. I don't know if you've ever played if my viewers have ever played this game called Clash of Clans, but in the beginning you start off with a very basic troop and there's very basic defenses, so it's all fairly easy. It's just warming you up to the game. So don't get steered away because of how easy it may seem in the beginning, because it definitely gets difficult. And in my next video I'll show you where I've gotten. So we have just some basic machine guns, and I'm using my machine gun to take them out. Nothing special, I'm just working at it. It looks like he had some defenses under the water. This is my first, one of my first raids, so I'm still getting used to it myself. Putting your defense underwater doesn't make it apparent to the attacker. So you can see how I see these machine guns with their white outline. Well, I can attack those, but for any weapons that are underwater, I won't be able to see unless I look at them directly. Another thing I change after this is the auto attack option. So once you're looking at a weapon, it'll automatically attack for an enemy. I want to be able to manually control that. This computer has a pretty funny sound to it, a little very interesting. So yeah, just basically working through the tutorial here. I'll probably get into my next raid here in a second. But here you can work on different upgrades for your weapons that you attack with, or you upgrade your defenses that defend your base. So here's one of the crates. Go and open it. You have different materials to upgrade different modules. So the blue is for the defense, the red is for the attack, such as like weapons, upgrading those, and the green is for terraforming. I haven't seen any other use for it yet, but yeah, that's for terraforming. And the purple on the very right at the top is the rare resource, and that's what allows you to either speed up a chest to unlock or purchase more of the other materials and or chests. So here it's showing me how to upgrade my machine gun. So as you can see, if I spend 5 of the attack and I have the proper amount of machine guns, like duplicates, I can upgrade it. Just working into just breaking myself in basically with my base. We're gonna get into my next attack here. So checking this out, where it looks like we're in the wasteland. Let's get past a little bit of this. Looks like these are just the bots, but yeah, this is showing me that there's traps. So with traps in the game, you can't see them, but you can kind of determine where they're at by how the player has built the map. But if you can see them, such as a bomb, it'll give you a triangle outline. But usually players will like to hide the bomb or something underground where you can't see them. Eventually you'll get a new special, and it'll allow you to, I don't know. I do know. It's called the spotter, and when you use it, it'll show you within a range of what traps might be there. It's not the best. I don't typically use it. The decoy is very good though. You can send it out as a little bot to take damage for you or set off traps. And we'll see that here. Moving up, we got the different machine guns. So as you'll notice that, like I was saying, it does seem easy at first, as the machine gun you have right now outranges the machine guns that defend the bases. So don't get discouraged by that. Eventually players will start learning how to hide machine guns, making it harder. So as you can see, the bomb went off and it exposed a machine gun that would be able to shoot you. It did there as well. So that's just one of the ways you can hide a machine gun, is using a bomb. But eventually you'll discover camouflage blocks and other things that will allow you to hide your defenses and make it harder for the attacker. So yeah, just working through here, using the decoys. Decoys very, very useful. They take quite a bit of damage for you, and you can attack the defenses while they're distracted. Still working on my aiming. It does get a little bit hectic, especially when you're caught off guard. This mini nuke is insane. Just taking out everything around it. I think it has an area of effect of about 7 to 8 blocks. Very destructive. And as you notice, once you're working past the different defenses that people set up for you to work at, your rocket launcher, or mini nuke in this case, will be able to take out multiple defenses if they have them grouped too closely together. So that's something you have to look out for when you're building your base as well. And if you're attacking. I mean, if you notice there's a bunch of defenses clumped together, and take advantage of it. So here we have the shotgun. This is going to be useful for taking out different troops, such as a sawbot. So the sawbot will have like a little saw in front of him, and he'll come at you and hit you. And there's also gun bots and stealth bots much later on. We got the bombs here unlocked for our own base, along with the sensors. So those motion sensors will trigger different trap blocks to activate when an enemy comes in the radius of the motion sensor. Let's see, here we're checking out our different equipments, and here's my defenses. So as you'll see, there's the upgrade bar, and it says 0 out of 2 under each of those. Basically, once you get more and more of those parts, you can mesh them together, and for the defenses, spend the blue materials to upgrade them, making them more efficient, or have more health, or do more damage, and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and raid again. This one looks to be in the tundra-ish. It's not necessarily white, but it's like a mountain type biome. I believe this is an actual player's base. I didn't quite catch the name there. I don't think it is, but you have the bombs and different machine guns. As you'll notice, with the last block fortress, you are able to put weapons on the sides of blocks and on the bottom, and they use that to advantage in some points. But here won't be as useful to put them under the block unless it's behind something, as the enemy will be able to see them easily. So as you can see there, there's the first little sawbot. He's coming at us. We are able to take him out before he gets too close. Effectively, we would use the shotgun to kill him, but the machine gun does the trick from a distance, especially if you catch him off. But if they catch you off guard, the shotgun sends them flying. Yes, so the shotgun will work very well against troops. There's also an electric gun that works very well in the future. So just working against these machine guns, they're all very simple, basic. It's easing you into the game. Very, very fun. Eventually you unlock different sniper rifles on attack and defense. So the snipers will be able to shoot the attackers from quite a distance. One thing to note with the defensive walls is that the attackers cannot climb them. The only way that they'll be able to get through them is if they were to destroy them. So it's useful if you want to direct the attacker in a specific way somewhere. So you can see if you put your defenses in a strategic position in accordance with your walls, you'll be able to get some nifty combinations to where the enemy won't be able to shoot out the machine gun before they even have to encounter it. Instead, you'll be forcing them to encounter it before they're able to shoot it, if that makes sense. Just checking out the Windows 98. All in all, it's a blast of a game. I'm definitely going to enjoy making videos on this and working towards the future steps. I have proceeded to level 6 on my own now, and so I'll be making another video showing the later little bit of mid-game action, I'd say. But the content creators are definitely to release some new what do you call it? Yeah, I'm saying what do you call it? Content. new content in the future. I definitely look forward to playing this game more. And while you're at it, I'd definitely recommend if you want to speed up your process, maybe purchase some epic materials, and it'll really help out the developers in helping them create the game to its fullest extent. So you'll see here I just leveled up, and the way that works is by upgrading your different attacking weapons and or defenses, and it adds to this cumulative level up counter, I guess you could say. The other different type of level up, and what you should wait before you buy any crates or epic materials, is attack a lot. And so when you attack other bases, you have an attack rating rank, and with that attack rating rank you'll unlock new weapons to use instead of the level up giving you them. So the level up, and there's an attack rating and a defense rating, and those both give you new defenses and attacking weapons to use. So it's better to get those as high as possible, create some cheeky defenses. You can see here I'm testing out my own base, and I created a big wall with machine guns on top, so it makes it a little harder to get through. I'm just testing it for my own now. So it's a little wonky testing your own base, so it's better if you let other players attack you and you learn from your experiences. So I have a bunch of weapons in the water, making it very difficult for the attacker to pinpoint every gun that is shooting him. I fail attacking my own base, so I think it's good. However, people will find a way around that, or eventually use the rocket launcher that they unlock, or an abundance of other attacking weapons. So as you get better, you'll be targeted by better players. As you can see here, there are achievements to be able to gain a small amount of extra resources, and there is a mining that gradually gives you more different materials. Other than that, it's been a really fun game. I've got my brother in the game. We've been gaming it out, and I have made my own empire. So an empire is sort of like a clan. Once you find that in the menu, you'll be able to search Badass Drifter, no space, YT, and you can join my clan there. I'm not sure how many spots are left. There has been quite a few random people joining. I don't know if they know me or not, but let me know if it's full. I will occasionally set up something, and within your empire you can sort of work towards a clan crate. Other than that, everything's been great, and I hope to see you out there. Thank you. Bye.